This video will demonstrate the use of technology files from within the Allegro PCB editor. Technology files are an excellent way of sharing design rules, layer stackups from one design to another, rather than having to start over from scratch and entering lots of different layer stackups and design rules. You can copy them from one design to another. So let's take a look at technology files. And then first take a look at our board that we currently have here. If I go into my layer stackup, you can see that I have basically an 18-layer board here, several plane layers, routing layers, and such like that. If I take a look at my constraints, basically our physical and spacing. In the spacing world, my defaults, I have a 5 mil space. In the physical world, I have basically a 4 mil line with a 4 mil neck. Suppose we're going to start a new board and we want to use these rules over again with this layer stackup. So let's do a file, export, tech file. We're going to give it a name. I'll just call it Golden. Hit the export button. Let's start a new drawing and see what happens. Let's give it a name. And just verify everything. We get on our layer stack up. Again, as always, we have a 2-layer design. And as with all new designs you start with, you should have a 5 mil line, 5 mil line, and a 5 mil space. So let's import that technology file into here and see if we get everything we were hoping to get. File, import, tech file, bring in Golden, import. And let's take a look at our layer stackup. And now we do see that we have the 18-layer board with our plane layers and routing layers. If we go into our constraints, notice that our spacing constraints are 5, and also notice that we picked up all the other spacing constraint sets. In the physical world, our default is 4, but we also picked up all the physical constraint sets. So that's what we were hoping for. There's another use for technology files. We're back to our original board here. We can actually compare a technology file versus our current design. So let's change our design rules here. And we'll go to the physical world. We'll change this to a 5 mil line. We'll leave the 5 mil space the way it is. Let's do a tools technology file compare, and let's read in the Golden. Remember, this Golden had a 4 mil line in it, not the 5 mil line. So let's do a compare. Let's take a look at the log file. Notice down at the bottom here in the physical CSET section, it says the line width in the file is 4, but our current design has 5 for both the minimum line width and the minimum neck width. So it found 2 differences between the current design, our technology file on disk. This concludes the demonstration on the use of technology files from within the Allegro PCB editor.